Is the new DJI RS3 Mini the new perfect gimbal? I've used this gimbal on a 1-week shoot recently, so I was able to test out a lot of its features. And then also here in this park that we're at, we're gonna test some features using different lenses, see how much this gimbal can carry and how it maneuvers and everything. So let's go and test it out. I'm gonna switch lenses and let's see how long it takes for me to do that. I have to rebalance. First, I'm just gonna hit the power button to go in standby mode. And then now it's all loosened up. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch the lens. Lock the axis. I'm just gonna balance the tilt axis. So there, the tilt axis is balanced. Let's check the roll axis. Roll axis is a little bit off, but let's see if it works without adjusting that. So unlock all the axes and press the power button to exit standby mode. And we're good to go. The gimbal is handling this 28 to 75 millimeter lens really well. The motors are not getting overloaded or anything. It's really easy to adjust the follow speed too, so you can adjust the speed at which your gimbal follows all of the axis movements. Okay, we're gonna try my Super Beast lens 24 to 240 lens here. I'm gonna extend it to just under 240, try to balance it. So I'm just gonna do a quick balance to really put the motors to the test here. Just gonna check the roll axis. I think I need to balance this one as well. Okay, I think that's good enough. All right, moment of truth. I'm turning it on. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And we're balanced, baby. Super slow. Okay, so this is working, but it does take a lot of body control to be able to get a smooth shot. And then now I can zoom all the way out to a 24 and get some wide shots. Since I didn't balance this lens at 24, it is saying the motor is having a hard time with the tilt axis. But at least I can just zoom out and get a quick shot here. And then zoom in right away. Let's go to like 150. And then get a close-up shot real quick. That is insane, man. Pretty crazy that this small of a gimbal can handle this much weight. So the motors are pretty strong on this. I've always been hesitant to buy the previous Ronins because they were so big, but now that they came out with a small one, it's very friendly to travel with. And now I'm excited to bring this around with me and get some really cool shots when we travel around. The first thing I noticed with this gimbal is that it's very high quality. It looks very sturdy. All the gimbal locks look sturdy, and the way you lock all the axis when you're balancing it is very sturdy, as well as the handle is very ergonomic, easy to hold. The camera that I'm using is the Sony a7S III, and it's been perfect so far with this gimbal. It's been able to handle the load just fine. So it's pretty crazy that you can get such long focal length shots using this gimbal. The next thing I really like is it's very easy to set up and use. The menu system is very user-friendly, and the buttons and everything are pretty self-explanatory, especially if you've used any other gimbal before. One of the other main reasons why I got this gimbal is because it's very easy to convert into vertical mode. So it's not super quick to go into vertical mode. You do have to do some balancing, it takes a few minutes. There we are, vertical mode. Yeah, that's actually one of the main reasons why I got this, because you can shoot in vertical mode. On my 1 week shoot, I was shooting about 1 to 2 hours every day using this gimbal. I did not charge the battery that entire week. It lasted the whole week. I ended up with about 25% battery left at the end of the week. So I would say this battery can definitely last you a whole day shoot, if not more. The battery is built into the handle, so it's not removable. So that's could be a downside for you, but the battery lasts way more than long enough for me. And it's very easy to charge. You just plug in a USB-C cable. It's really easy to make your own custom modes on here and then switch through the different modes. So if you want a mode that's just tilt lock or just pan lock, you can do that. Or if you want all follow mode, it's really easy to set that up in the menu. And it's very easy to set up the follow speed also, so how fast you want the gimbal to be following your movements. I really love how quick you can go into standby mode with this. It's just one press of the power button and you're in standby mode, and then you can adjust the gimbal, switch lenses or whatever, and then with just one press again, it goes back on and you're good to go. So far, the biggest con I've found is that you can't set a deadband zone. And what that means is you can't set a zone for if you want it to be dead at a certain angle, like where you're moving it like this, and then the gimbal won't turn. But maybe it's in the menu somehow. I just couldn't find it, and I looked online too, and I couldn't find any way to adjust the deadband. Being able to adjust the deadband is helpful to fine-tune your settings, but actually it hasn't been such a big deal because the way this DJI RS3 Mini handles the smoothness of the turns and everything is actually really good, so that it's not super hard to get a smooth shot even without adjusting the deadband. Overall, if you're someone that is looking for a gimbal that's small yet very strong, this is definitely the perfect gimbal for you. For me, so far, it is the perfect gimbal out on the market right now because I don't want something super bulky. And this form factor is so small. That's why that's the biggest plus for me. It handles the camera very well. It's very high quality. I think it's definitely worth the price of $369. The only other con too is that the feet that come with the gimbal are pretty small. If you want to buy an aftermarket one, it's really easy to buy bigger ones as well. All right, I hope this video was super helpful for you if you're looking into the DJI RS3 Mini gimbal. Hope you learned something, and if you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them here on this video. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.